Did you know the Toyota Corolla is the best-selling nameplate in automotive history? With over 50 million sold globally, the Corolla has been winning over drivers for over 5 decades. In this video, we'll go through the key innovations and changes across each generation of this world-famous compact car, from the first model launched way back in 1966 right up until the present day. First-generation Toyota Corolla, 1966, E10. The first-generation Corolla, codenamed E10, made its debut in 1966 as Toyota's first mass-produced small family car. Born from humble beginnings, this compact runabout ushered in a new era as the first Japanese car built specifically for the average consumer. The inaugural Corolla featured rear-wheel drive and a typically Spartan Toyota interior focused on reliability over frills. Power came from a diminutive 1.1-liter engine mated to a basic 3-speed manual transmission. What the pint-sized Corolla lacked in performance and amenities, it made up for in bulletproof reliability and an affordable price tag. Most importantly, the Corolla's launch was a watershed moment, paving the way for Toyota to become an automotive giant. This pivotal vehicle showed the potential for Japanese automakers to compete globally, ultimately sparking a revolution that would transform Toyota into the Corolla's spiritual successor, the world's largest car manufacturer. Second-generation Toyota Corolla, 1970 E20. The second-generation Corolla, debuting in 1970, featured a dramatic restyling for a more modern Coke bottle silhouette. Building on their modest success, Toyota expanded the range to broaden appeal with new Corolla Coupe, hatchback, and wagon body styles. Under the hood, a selection of larger, more capable engines provided much-needed power gains to keep up with highway travel demands. Ride comfort saw improvements from a longer wheelbase and revised suspension geometry. This generation also marked a key milestone: the first Corollas to be exported globally, including a right-hand model allowing Toyota to access lucrative new markets internationally. With its contemporary new look and broadening lineup, the second generation was instrumental in laying the foundations for world domination. No longer just a bare-bones people's car, the 1970s Corolla marked Toyota's ambitions to become a major player on the global automotive stage. Third-generation Toyota Corolla, 1974, E30, E50. As oil crises rocked the automotive landscape in the 1970s, the third-generation Corolla debuted at an opportune time, doubling down on Toyota's reputation for dependable, fuel-efficient cars. Underneath the familiar styling lay comprehensive mechanical upgrades, including an all-new chassis and suspension tuned to balance smooth ride comfort with enhanced handling dynamics. The engine range expanded to include a thrifty diesel power plant for the first time, and additional gasoline choices packing a bit more punch. Extra amenities like air conditioning, AM or FM radios, and radial tires offered consumers more value. Despite sporting contemporary luxury features, Toyota refused to lose sight of the Corolla's humble, economical roots. This allowed the 1974 Corolla to attract hordes of new buyers in an era of global fuel shortages and uncertainty. By responding appropriately to the climate yet retaining brand values, the third generation fueled unprecedented United States sales growth, putting Toyota firmly on the industry map. Fourth generation Toyota Corolla, 1979, EE70. Entering the 1980s, the angular boxy Corolla took on a modern new look, reflecting trends of the era. Prioritizing fuel efficiency gains, Toyota engineers utilized lighter materials and developed improved gasoline and diesel powertrains to maintain reputation during a gas crisis environment. Lower coefficients of drag enhanced economy further. Although it retained rear-wheel drive, the fourth-generation Corolla represented significant steps towards the future with a contemporary facelift and focus on efficiency. Key enhancements helped bridge the gap between traditional RWD layouts and the imminent transition to a new frontier, front-wheel drive. Fifth-generation Toyota Corolla, 1983, E80. The Corolla took an aerodynamically efficient turn in the mid-1980s with rounded jelly bean styling for its fifth generation. Lower drag coefficients boosted fuel savings but also lent a modern, sleek silhouette. Toyota maximized the interior space, rear legroom, and trunk capacity. The wagon version in particular became exceptionally practical. The dramatic restyle, increased efficiency, and usable room represented major steps ahead. Yet as technologies progressed, Toyota ensured affordability and quality fundamentals remained untouched. This innovative balancing act between value, aerodynamics, and function set the stage for rampant sales success as style-conscious buyers flocked to the contemporary, practical new model. 6th generation Toyota Corolla, 1987, E90. As the Corolla entered its 6th generation, Toyota had greater ambitions, injecting luxury cabin appointments and advanced engineering borrowed from upscale stablemates like the Camry. High-grade models featured posh touches like faux wood trim, powered amenities, and optional leather seating. All body styles utilized an all-new chassis, tuned for responsive handling, thanks to a sophisticated double wishbone rear suspension. Yet the pursuit of upscale refinement didn't dilute Toyota's commitment to affordability and quality basics that made the Corolla a phenomenon. This deft balancing act between premium aspirations in a budget-friendly package was central to the Corolla's broadening global appeal. For masses of buyers, the 6th generation democratized technologies and comforts once reserved for luxury cars, just within reach even for working families. 7th generation Toyota Corolla, 1991, E100. With its 7th generation debuting in the early 1990s, the Corolla adopted more graceful and aerodynamically efficient curved lines, a modern departure from boxy predecessors. Underpinning the smoother style was a new chassis and vast range of body styles, catering to diverse buyers globally. From economic commuter sedans to stylish coupes to rugged wagons, versatility became a Corolla hallmark. While dimensionally larger, design focus on reducing drag improved efficiency and noise levels, making this iteration a more refined all-rounder. The broad Corolla lineup had evolved from its crude 1966 Genesis into a globally dominant force, no longer just basic transportation, but a master of many trades. 8th generation 1995, E110. Facing a crippling recession, Toyota mitigated costs for the 95 Corolla by carrying over the old platform. With only minor styling changes like rounded lights and smooth body lines distinguishing it from earlier iterations, the no-frills 8th generation preserved the economical essence of the Corolla legacy. Few enhancements meant tremendous savings passed to buyers. 9th generation 2000, E120, E130, seeking to shatter its dull reputation. The 2000 Corolla adopted edgier lines and head turns for a sportier, youthful image. Variable valve timing engines boosted power while preserving efficiency. Though aging mechanicals lagged rivals, standout looks and improvements highlighted Toyota's first attempts at an exciting Corolla. 10th generation, a 2006, E140. The 2006 Corolla remixed modest sporty themes from the previous generation to maintain relevance. An evolutionary approach masked aged underpinnings, but modern tech features and cabin trims projected innovation. Toyota clung to the cash cow Corolla's nostalgic formula with modest updates rather than much-needed investment. 11th generation 2012 E60, E70, E180, marking a return to simple, sleek styling. The 2012 Corolla emphasized polished refinement and quality feel. Substantial chassis improvements enhanced ride and handling dynamics while a focus on sound insulation and materials elevated the driving experience. The overhaul restored the Corolla's appeal through a rededication to core brand pillars. 12th generation Toyota Corolla, 2019 present, E210. The Corolla shattered preconceptions in 2019 with assertive new styling, feisty performance variants like the GR Corolla Hot Hatch, and its first-ever hybrid powertrains. Built on Toyota's modern global architecture, the expansive range grew to include sedans, hatchbacks, and wagons to appeal universally. Though complex and costly to engineer, the imagination secured the Corolla's future. We've seen the Corolla come a long way from humble family car to fierce hot hatch, from econobox to performance machine. It's been quite the transformation. What do you think about the Corolla's wild new style direction? Does the GR have your pulse racing, or is it too hot to handle? Let me know what your favorite generation is in the comments. If you enjoyed this video blast to the past, show some love and smash subscribe classic to concept for more from us.